lives one day at a time. Kimmy Kim and Elations Radio. They're here to get your day going fine. Kimmy Kim and Elations Radio. Kimmy Kim and Elations Radio. Kimmy Kim and Elations Radio. And here's your host, Miss Kim Robinson.
What? McCutchen here. I'm your favorite entrepreneur. Welcome to the show. It's been a minute. We took a little bit of time off for the holiday, and now we're back. We're back to make some moves, and this is we got half a year left, y'all. And when I look at what I've done, I'm like, oh, my goodness, I need to get hot. I don't know if y'all feel the same way. That's just me. I put a lot on my plate. And crazy thing, I'm sitting there talking to my sister about it. She's like, how are you going to do all this stuff? And I'm going to tell you why she said that. So I put a lot on my plate only because I look at the Jay-Z. Jay-Z, oh, my gosh. Y'all know he just hit the $1 billion mark. That is amazing to me. I mean, he hit the $1 billion mark, and I started reading up, some of the things that he's into. And he's really the first rapper to become a billionaire. And everybody brings up that Beats by Dre, and Dre was supposed to be a billionaire. But what happened with Dre is, and this is just from Forbes, after he got it was like $3.1 billion. After that, taxes came and everything like that. So his net worth is about $700 million. So he wasn't really the first billionaire. Then Jay-Z come along and doing all he's doing. But his breakdown is like $310 million from, and I don't even know what this is, Arm de Brigman. I don't know. It's $310 million from something. He got $210 million from cash. He got about $100 million in investments, and he has, I don't even know what this is. The Oos, it's like a French type of name. That's $100 million there. He got $75 million in Tidal, $75 million in Rob Nation. His music catalog is $70 million. He has an art collection of $50 million, and then they didn't even put a number on real estate. So he has all those different industries, and I'm sure there's probably a few more that we don't know about or just on the low. So when I see this, and then I look at Kanye West. He has about 6 different businesses that he's in, industries. And then, Sean P. Diddy Combs, he got probably about 500 industries that he's in. So I look at all these people with all these different industries that they're in. And then I look at myself and I'm like, what are we doing? Just to be honest with you. I see a lot of us, we work one job and that's just where we sit. And then anytime you go outside of that, you have people that look at you like you're crazy, like, wow, you're doing a lot just because you want to pick up a side business or a side craft or something that can explode you and help you financially with your family. People say, you're doing too much. And that's what a lot of people, I've had a few people tell me that along my journey. Charles, you're doing too much. And I don't listen, of course, but I do hear it. And so as I hear it, it just reminds me to say, are you doing too much? Does it really matter what they say? And it's more about what you do. So you have to look at what you do, look at what you want, look at who's telling you different things about yourself. Where are they, financially? Are they in a position to tell you you're doing too much? So if they're not in that position, if I were you, I wouldn't listen to them. You listen to successful people and just do what the successful people do. And that's where I pride myself at. I just listen to successful people and just keep it moving. I just saw online today this lady. She has a young child, and she's worried about, she's out there getting it, putting her business. She's in the real estate industry. And this guy was telling her, you're going to miss out on your son, whatever, growing up because this is crucial. And he's a young, very, very young. And he's telling her this, and she's kind of feeling some type of way because he has to put in some hours to do this real estate to get to a point to where she can have the time that she needs. And I'll tell it to you like this, family. I'm going to give y'all what happened to me. And I told the young lady, I said, do it now. You know, if you're going to do it now. Don't wait. I told her it was the best decision I ever made. And I dug in. It took me a little over a year, but I went all in. You know, no sugarcoating. I went all in, and it wasn't a time for games. You know, it was a time to go get it in. I got my time back in 2012, and now I never miss anything. And I said it's best to do it when they're little because they can't remember that much, you know, per se. But even if they're a little older, you have to do what you have to do to get your time back. I would rather you put in 3 years of going all in so you can get the next 50 years off. In a sense, when I say off, you have time to do what you need to do to further your family. So that's what I look at. And so what happened to me, I'm going to let y'all know. My daughter had to be about, oh, my gosh. My daughter had to be, probably about 5 or 6 maybe. And I was getting her up to take her to daycare. And we got up about 4 something in the morning. And that was just early as all get out. Oh, my God. So I go into the bathroom. She's in the bathroom about to brush her teeth, and I see her crouched down on the wall. And I was like, what's going on? I said, you okay? And she looked up at me. I'm never going to forget this. She looked up at me, and she said, Daddy, I'm tired. And I said, I know. We just got to hurry up and get ready, though. Go ahead and brush your teeth. And she just slumped on the wall, like crouched down. And I said, come on, let's hurry up. And she was like, this is the word that, as a father, I was almost wanted to break down and cry. As a man, I wanted to, like, break down. And so she said, I shouldn't have to get up this early. And as her father, getting up at 4 in the morning, I didn't have anything to say. What could I say? And I just looked at her. And inside, I was done inside. I was like, that was the worst thing. I'm sitting up there making 6 figures, making all the good money, as people call it. But I had to get her up at 4 in the morning. And at that moment, that changed my entire world. My life changed in that, like, split second. It changed my world. When she said that, it pierced my heart, y'all. Y'all don't get it. And a lot of people don't know why I work as hard as I work right now. My goal is to make sure she doesn't have to work the way that I had to work. I started from the project. Can't nobody tell me about broke. And so when she said that, the only comeback I had for her, I told her thank you. And she was still slouched down on the wall. And I said thank you. And she said, why? And I said, because I needed that. And that's when my world changed. And I looked at my 6-figure good job, and I said, I'm so much bigger than this. My purpose is so much bigger than this. My time with my daughter means everything in the world to me. So what I did is I stopped really, really caring too much about the job, even though my job was, I really enjoyed it. And I got to a point to where I said, at some point, I'm going to leave this job. And that's going to be one of the toughest decisions I have to make. And, I mean, I struggled with it for a while. But I said, I know I can't do this. I know there is something bigger and better for me. And I wanted to go to different events and stuff like that. But being at work, you can't make it to those events. I knew there was people out there that could help me in my situation, and my situation to me was getting my time back. And so I said, okay, there's an event in California, there's one in Dallas, there's one in Florida, there's one in Jersey, there's one in North Carolina. And I'm like, I'm stuck at work. And I was like, man, I need to be able to get out and make it happen for me and mine, really. And so as time goes by, I started, I was always doing real estate, and I started doing more and more. And my schedule was I was going to work, and I was getting off around, what you say, 3, 4 maybe. And then I had a room over the garage that was like my study or what have you. And so I was in there until, oh my goodness, probably about 5 o'clock until like sometimes 1, 2, 3 in the morning. 3 in the morning was like my latest that I would, stay up and just getting stuff done. And then I'd come back and do it all over again. What happened to me, I turned off the TV because my mentors told me to. I turned off the radio. I stopped the hanging out. I stopped the traveling and spending money like crazy. I stopped just going out to eat just because, I stopped a lot of the bull crap that was holding me where I was. And I was really holding myself back. And I tell people, you in your own way. So you're going to have to get out your own way and move. But let me be clear for everybody that's going to listen to this today, tomorrow, in the future. Let me be 100% clear. With what you know right now, if you're relying on your own self to get you there, it will not happen. I'm going to tell you this again. From what you know right now, if you're relying just on you to get you there, it will not happen, family. And the reason is because you only know what you know, and you don't know that you don't know. You only know what you know, and you don't know that you don't know. And it's called stinking thinking. Some of y'all heard that before. It's like you can't get there with what you only know, only because if you could get there, you'd already be there, if that makes sense. Why are you not there if you already know how to get there? That's the crazy part. And so the guy that was telling the lady about not leaving work, he's still working the job. So somebody that hasn't done or gone on the journey that you're on cannot tell you about the journey. I tell people about the journey because it's not something I'm going to sugarcoat to anybody. I'm not going to tell them it's easy. That's never anything that I would do. I'm going to tell you the truth, the 100% truth. It will be the hardest thing that you ever decide that you want to do. But it's going to be worth every minute that you put in because having 100% of your time is one of the greatest things ever. I'm going to tell you right now, on Sundays I used to be pissed off because I had to go to work on Monday. Even though I made great money, I just didn't like it. I just thought I could do better. There's something better out there for me, and I said I need to go get it. I need to find my happy. My happy was not what everybody else's happy is. Everybody's happy is somewhere. Some people love their jobs. Bravo. Does your job love you? Will they let you go if the times get bad? That's all I'm looking at. When the profits don't come in, are they letting some people go? Do they love you that much or where they going to pay your rent because they say it's not personal? This is business. That's what they hit people with. This is not personal. Don't take it personal. But what they don't understand is when they start letting people off, like it's coming this year as well, November, December time frame, they're going to start letting people off before Christmas. And they're going to say it's not personal, it's business. And so it's going to be personal for you because then your kids can't eat. So my thing is, it's cool to have a job, y'all. It's cool to make the little 6 figures. And humbly, I'm going to be humble about this. 6 figures is not a lot of money, just in my humble opinion. Been there, done that. It's not a lot of money. But I'm speaking from a position of strength to say that we need more than what we think we have. We need more than what we think we have. We have more out there. I'll tell you one way you have more out there that you probably don't even know about is your doggone taxes. And I'm not giving any tax advice. I'm not a tax person. That's not what I do. I have CPAs that do taxes for me, so I'm not giving any tax advice, any legal advice. Please seek your legal representative, whoever that may be for you, your legal team. All I'm saying is I see people leaving money on the table to the tune of some trillions of dollars that the IRS has because somebody else did their taxes and they trying to save $150 to $200 to $300 on their taxes, so they try to do them or get somebody else to do them, and that person is not a qualified CPA or a strategist in the tax world that understand the tax laws and all the new laws that change. So we leaving a couple thousand on the table, and I just want to pay $100. Okay, if that's what you want to do, but it's still money on the table. I have a lady that does that. She helps people to go back and retrieve their money, I think like 3 years back. And, don't quote me on that, but that's what she does. Shoot, I'll give you her information if you want it. Hit me at charlesmspeaks@yahoo.com. She's a tax strategist. She goes and finds the money, period. And it's free. Did I say FREE? But anyway, charlesmspeaks@yahoo.com. It's not what you know, it's who you know that can get to what you know, or what you should know, or what you should be doing. So I connect myself with like-minded people. I connect myself with people that can make a move. I connect myself with people that have resources that I don't have. Because if you are the smartest person in the room, you already know the rest. Please don't be that person. Don't be the person that knows everything. Because I'm not, and I'm trying to work and find different people who know more than I do and connect with them. That's what I do in my world of worlds. And so as we move along in this journey, as I was speaking to the young lady and talking about my daughter and where I was when my daughter told me that she shouldn't be getting up that early. So I remember after I walked away from corporate 14 September 2012, it was my daughter's birthday, and we were going to the fair. I remember it like it was yesterday. We're going to the fair, and it probably was within a 2-year period when I walked away. We're going to the fair, and my daughter looked up at me, and she said, "Daddy, I'm happy." And I said, "That's good." I said, "Well, why are you happy?" She said, "Because now I get to see you when the sun is out." Y'all don't even understand. I don't think y'all really get it. A lot of people don't really understand how powerful that was. Kids only want time. That's about it. You got the little toys here and there, but kids want time. And I had to sacrifice so I could get to where I needed to get to. She told me, "Daddy, I'm happy because now I get to see you when the sun is out, family." I need y'all to really understand how powerful that is. I was happy as all get out that day. I was happy as all get out because I made a sacrifice to get somewhere. I had to sacrifice my time to get somewhere, and you're going to have to do the same thing. Nobody is coming to save you. That's not going to happen. I can truly believe that's not going to happen. And a lot of people waiting till 1 January and 1 December and everybody keeps putting it off. It's not going to work for you, family. I'm going to tell you right now, if you keep putting it off, it's not going to work. If you keep not trying to go with the professionals, it's not going to work. It's going to just keep going. It's like a merry-go-round. You're going to keep going around and around. You're going to be in the same spot. You're going to go around and around. You're going to be like, you're going to look up. I'm going to tell you what I did. I looked up 3 years later. I had wasted 3 years of my time trying to figure things out. That's what I was trying to do. I was like, well, I'm just going to figure it out. Let me tell you right now, you don't know what you don't know. So you're going to sit there, you're going to try to figure it out. Next thing you know, you're back in the same spot you've been in, and it's like you've been running in place for 3 years. Get with somebody who's an expert in what you're working to get towards, and then follow them and figure out how you're going to be able to work with them. That's just what you have to do. That's the only way to win. Follow successful people. We following people out here who have no business being on the stage that they're on and all that kind of stuff, and it's crazy. I see this stuff, and I'm like, what in the hell? Like, what's going on? Why are you – that is amazing to me. That's truly amazing. So I say all that to say 6 months of this year is gone. We can keep sugarcoating this thing, or we can get it done. And a lot of people are going to sugarcoat. A lot of us going to make excuses. Been there, done that. I hear so many excuses. I hear people say, "Okay, Charles, I'm ready to get started." That's what I hear a lot of. And they'll be like, "Well, just not right now." I say, "Well, talk to me next year. Maybe you're ready next year." And that's okay. That's on you. That's something you got to deal with. You got to look at the time that you have right now and figure it out. That's all you have to do. You got to figure it the hell out. And I, excuse my French, figure it the hell out. And I say that because that may get some people up and moving. I don't know. And for those people who don't like that type of language, please figure it out. If that's, please, please, if that's what you need, whatever. it is what it is, but it's not going to be easy. No matter what road you're going to travel, if it's going to be worth traveling, you're going to have to put some time in, y'all. That's all I'm saying. So whatever you need, you have to go get it. You have to figure out, okay, how am I going to get there, and who's going with me? Because if you're going by yourself, it's going to be harder. It's going to be hard, but it's going to be harder when you're going by yourself. It's better to go a team, or as you go, you've got to build your team and find those people who resonate with you, and use that. A lot of people sitting back waiting. I don't know what they're waiting on. Please stop saying you're waiting on God, because that's not it. He's done what they say, the first 6 days, and he rested on the seventh for a reason, because he was done. So since he's done, why are you waiting? Because he's done. He's done everything, like everything you can think of. And I believe we're about 6 degrees away, 6 degrees of separation, like 6 people separate us from where we need to be, but you haven't connected to those people yet. You might have 1 or 2, but you haven't went around to the 6. You're not going to these meetings you were supposed to go to. You're not going to that event that has some investors in there. You're not going to that. You didn't want to pay for a ticket to go to California to go to that thing that could explode your doggone business. You didn't want to pay a $200 fee for this thing that can help your business out. And it happens. It happens. And, I'm just going to figure it out. They got the information, documentation right there. No, I'm going to just figure it out. Figure it out is going to take you about 3 to 5 years. You can do 3 to 5 years, or you can get it right now and start on your journey. So in 3 years, within 3, you can be done working. And I tell people straight up, I don't care. I'll tell anybody. I don't care how much money you're making. I can show you within 3 years how you can be done working. I like to say 3 to 5, but if you get on the plan I put you on, you're going to be within 3. And if you can do a thing, you can teach a thing. And one lady asked me, do you guarantee that? I said, do you guarantee you're going to do everything I tell you to do? Because you're not going to like me. I can guarantee that. I guarantee you're not going to like what I give you to do. It's going to be pain that you may have to endure. You're going to sacrifice for this journey of, it's called freedom. That's the only way I know how to call it. It's called freedom. How much are you going to pay for your freedom, family? What is that number? Like, how much would you pay for your freedom? Because a lot of us are not free, and I hate to put it that way, but that's just the truth. We're not free. We're kind of just skating by, hoping for the best. That's just what I see. I see people struggling. We're struggling financially. Oh, my. I mean, it's bad to a point to where we can't even talk about money. We can't discuss money. Money is a taboo subject for a reason. It's taboo because we are to a point to where if anybody talks money, people shut down. Like, nope, I'm going to shut it down. Like, it's crazy. Why are we there? Why can't we even discuss money? That's we're just in such a bad place that it's almost like there's no coming out of it for some reason. We're not even trying. It's like we're so beat down by what the day is bringing us. And you look at, and to give you a quick example, look at the numbers on Mondays in deaths. There are more people that kill themselves on a Monday than any other day of the week. Family, today is Monday. Why is that? Why is it that big of a deal to where people have to get to a point to where I'm just going to kill myself because my life is just not where it needs to be? That's amazing to me. We have got to do better. But, it's like sitting on a nail. You can sit on the nail as long as you want to sit on it until the pain starts, because people are going through the pain right now. But when you decide when you make that decision, that's the first thing that has to be made, is your mindset and that decision, like, okay, I'm tired. When I saw my daughter sitting against the wall, slouched over, saying that she shouldn't have to get up that early, I made a decision that day that I will no longer do what I was doing. That's the only way your world is going to change. Whatever that decision is for you, you have to make it, and I say make it fast. and then find somebody with the blueprint instead of just trying to just wiggle your way through it. Find somebody with the blueprint that's going to give it to you to where you don't have to just try to figure it out as you go, family. I'm telling you, it's not going to be happy, pretty, if you have to just keep trying to figure it out. You know? Life is so beautiful. This lady said, "You're so happy." I'm like, why should I not be? You know, it's crazy. We should all be happy. I'm just a happy-go-lucky person. Not saying I wasn't happy before, but, you know, I'm just a happy-go-lucky person. That's just me in a nutshell. And I want people to, I mean, it's already hard enough doing what we do, but I think that the sad part is, you know, we're living in these days and times, and the economy is bad, and oh my gosh, you look at the doggone credit, you look at people's vehicles, you look at people, oh my gosh, we look at people's homes, and trillions and trillions of dollars in debt, y'all. We trillions in debt. And it's not going anywhere. I mean, but we still got concerts and stuff. People still traveling and living it up. I ain't mad at them. I say, do you? I don't knock nobody for doing whatever they gonna do. Do you? My goal is be able to take a one-way flight, like trying to rush back so you can go back to work. That's all I'm saying. And if you choose to rush back, that's on you. Good luck, you know. You know, say what's up to the people in Dubai for me. You know, do what you do. Do it how you want to do it. But don't be out here 70-something years old still working the JOB. Because that's what, I mean, and a lot of people think that 401k and a little bit of money saved is going to help. I'm trying to tell you what's going to happen. I got it from some economists. It's going to get bad. And when it gets bad, everybody's going to feel it. I don't care how much money you make. I mean, you're going to be a little better off than some people. But when you have a bad economy, then you're going to have crime because the market is going to crash again, family. You better believe housing market is coming. I see the Treasury notes and everything like that and how that moves the market and everything. So it's just a matter of time. It's going to crash. You know, it's definitely going to crash. And they say when you need money, it's not going to be able to be available. But when you don't need money, that's when they want to give it to you. So everybody needs to be planning right now. But a lot of people just, you know, kind of doing what they do. And all I'm going to do is just throw thumbs up. I told you. You can't say if you listen to Charles McCutchen told you. That's all I'm saying. And I'm going to keep doing my thing. I might be on an island somewhere, but I'm going to keep doing what I do. You know, that's just, you know, part of it. So get around some people that can take you higher. You know, don't be just around people that can't do nothing for you. You know, don't be around those type people. It's okay to let them go and love them from a distance. People act like, you know, you can't love somebody from a distance. Like, it's okay. Let them go. They'll be all right. Let them go. Please let them go. And just make it happen for you. So I'm just going to end this. You know, I'm not even going to go too much into that. I just wanted to really give that. That was on my heart today. So I had to share it with people. And I really want them to understand that this is, we are in, I call it emergency. 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 This is an emergency, family. Right now, we in an emergency. Our house is on fire. And everybody acting like it's not. And all I'm going to say to everybody out there that's listening, I want to say God bless you and yours. To Miss Kimmy, I want to say thank you for the vision of moving this Relation Radio forward into so many things that I could only dream of, and you dreamt it, you know, back when. And I applaud you for that, and everybody else does with the Relation family. So I'm going to sign out. My name is Charles McCutchen. If you need me, I'm on social media. I'm all over. I'm at charlesmspeaks@yahoo.com. Travel a little bit. I'm into a little bit. And I'm hungry, and I'm willing to help people that are willing to help themselves. Y'all have a blessed day. Thank you for coming to Charles' Corner. Take it easy.
Shout out D on the track, Paint Music Media. Shout out DJ Lee Productions, and I'm Al Ken. But if you a game changer, got my head, my grind on high, win, lose, or draw, I'ma ride till I die. I go hard in that lane, my God is the aim. Put me in, coach, and watch me change the game. Cause I'm a game changer, 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 I'm a game changer. I'm full court press, I pledge allegiance to the best. Ain't nothing left to give it that reverence that the Father gets. So every day I work the sweat, can get a flesh, another rest. They say go hard or go home. I say just do whatever's best. It's evident I'm blessed and I work like it. Fight like a Viking, fight like a lichen. The difference is I like it, so I shine like I'm lightning. So I'm going head to head with certain depth. Who you liking? Yeah. So it's time for coach to put me in. I'm strapping on my shoulder pads, lacing up my cleats, and then I'm gone with the wind. Like I'm gone in 60 seconds. You can't hold me, you can't check me. Check the memo, check the message running through. Like I'm baddest, I'm trucking whoever's standing in my way. Ain't no way you gon' stop me. You better off to let me in. Cause I go hard, even though they say no way that I could win. Like I'm Brett Ford, I'ma ride this game. My head to the sky, my grind on high. Win, lose, or draw, I'ma ride till I die. I go hard in that lane. My God is the aim. Put me in, coach, and watch me change the game. Cause I'm a game changer. 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 Yeah, I told you once before, my God came to change the game. Different outlook on to life, a different way to play the lane. Now my rush and yours is skyrocketing. Now I'm so insane. For the kingdom building, now my shot, it cannot be contained. So I'm gon' pray for change for myself and then what I can. I don't need no euros or no pesos or no money grams. Shout out to Wado, cause I know that he gon' play this fam. The FCA Sports Camp, game changer, summer jam. I don't need 100 grand to tell them that they need the lamb. It's heaven, it's just who I am. Al Kim, this where I stand. Man, I'm gon' play the fist. It's too deep to turn it quick. It's like I'm out from the trap to turn around, get back in it. Never that's so insane. It's evident your butt they chain. Like I'm Jack Johnson, the same year he changed his name. So I sacrifice my life for the cause, just to win. And if you a game changer, let me see you represent. My grind on high, win, lose, or draw, I'ma ride till I die. I go hard in that lane. My God is the aim. Put me in, coach, and watch me change the game. Cause I'm a game changer. 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 Now put me in, coach. 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 I'ma go hard.
I'ma go hard. I'ma go hard. I'ma go hard.
Cause I'm a game changer. I'm a game changer. I'm a game changer. I'm a game changer. I'm a game changer.